Hey shop owners, Ron Ipach here, but you can call me Captain Car Count, and welcome to this episode of Car Count Daily. Now, this episode was, I'll have to say, inspired, I guess, by a remark that somebody left me below one of the earlier videos, I guess trying to take a stab at me. That was after his remark saying that was probably the stupidest thing I've ever said. I guess he didn't like the information that was in that video. But then he said, you might as well tell everybody to go ahead and find them in the yellow pages. And that kind of sparked an idea, and not one to shy away from good ideas when they come across. That's the one thing I would like to thank that gentleman for inspiring this video. This is going to be all about the yellow pages. Now you might be thinking, I'm going crazy, right? You're talking about advertising in the yellow pages in this day and age. But for some shops, advertising in the yellow page still makes sense. Now, bear with me, okay? Don't stop and think I've gone off my rockers. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Everybody's clientele is different, okay? So let's look at your clientele. What is the average age of your clientele, of your better clientele? You want the people that are coming in and spending money with you. If you're finding that you have an older clientele, chances are more likely they're still using this thing. Admittedly, I had to go over to my mom and dad's house to get this yellow pages because I don't have one here at my house. But look, I'm not of the age demographic that is off of the internet. You know, a lot of people are on the internet, but quite a few people are still intimidated by the internet, and they are more likely to grab a yellow pages and search for a business to do business with. Okay, so we don't want to alienate them, and if you're staying out of the yellow pages, you have a 0% chance of them ever calling you. So again, this isn't for everybody. I get it, and I can't wait to hear the comments down below the video after this. But for some, as a matter of fact, for a lot of auto repair shops, advertising in the yellow pages still makes sense. So let's look at it. You know, if you recall, if you go way back, depending on how long you've been in business, when I first started working with auto repair shops about 20 years ago, yellow pages was the dominant place where everybody advertised. And if you remember what it was very expensive, and there was just page after page after page after page of display ads, and your chances of getting noticed amongst all that noise were pretty slim and none. And everybody hated the yellow pages because it was so expensive. But I found a way, and a lot of my clients found a great way to put in a really good ad and get a lot of business from the yellow pages. So if you've been with me for a while, you know my style of advertising is a lot different than what most other people will do. So the ads that we put in the yellow pages actually got a ton, and I do mean a ton, of phone calls from prospective clients. So if you put together a kick butt ad, now let's look at this. You know, I have this, again, this is Greater Cincinnati yellow pages. I'm in a suburb just north of Cincinnati. Here is the entire auto repair section. It starts on this page here, and it ends on the very next page. So that's it. A front and back of one page is all it is. Remember, this used to be pages and pages and pages of display ads. Right now, display ads, this one has 5 display ads on this side, and we've got a small ad right here and an even smaller little in-column ad, a couple over there. And that's it. That's for all the auto repair shops that are in this area, and there are quite a few of them, by the way. Everybody else has decided to stay out of the yellow pages. So remember the problems with the yellow pages before? They were busy, there were too much competition, they were expensive. Right now, that's not the case. So that's the reason why I want you to maybe looking at the yellow pages if you're trying to attract an older clientele. And again, if you find your older clientele are not the demographic that you're going for, then the yellow pages is the wrong idea. But if you're in a retirement community, if there's a lot of elderly people around you and you want to attract them to your shop, this could be a really good place because they still use this. They're not walking around with their mobile phones looking for a shop to do business with. They're actually still using the yellow pages. There's a lot less competition. The ads have gotten extremely cheap compared to what they used to be. And the Yellow Page reps, the reality is, since everybody's shying away from the Yellow Pages, they're giving great deals. I mean, they're giving away everything possible to get you to advertise in the Yellow Pages. So again, it's not for everybody. And no, I haven't gone completely bat crazy, okay? What I'm saying is leave no stone unturned. Investigate the possibility. Look at the clientele that you have. You might even start asking people, hey, do you still use the Yellow Pages? And if a lot of them do, that might be a really good place for you to start advertising again. Okay? Again, not for everybody, but I thought since the gentleman was so kind to tell me how what a really bad idea my last video was, and suggested I should probably tell people to go use the Yellow Pages, I figured I'd take them up on that and tell you, hey, it might work for you. We have clients that are still using the Yellow Pages and are still getting lots of calls from the Yellow Pages, so it still does work if the age demographic of your clients are still using the Yellow Page. Okay? I know it may be crazy, but that's Car Count Daily for today. Okay, tell me what you think about this. Tell me you think I'm off my rocker, or hey, if you've got some success still using the Yellow Pages, let me know about it below. Either way, tell me how crazy I am or how awesome I am. Just let me know what you're thinking by scrolling down and leaving a message below. That'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.